I want to talk about something today that goes far beyond just this current administration, and it reaches back all the way to the 80s. The United States as a country is probably last in the world outside of third world and developing countries in education. Um, every time a budget for the United States or any state or local whatever, the very first thing that always gets cut is education. Um, we're losing critical thinkers in this country at a phenomenal rate, which I think has led us to people believing that the billionaires are on their side, that they don't think the billionaires actively work towards repressing the population. I just don't think that most people see it that way. This fight is really, it's not about Republican or Democrat. This fight is whether or not we're going to let the billionaires rule us and enter us into slavery, because that's what I think is being attempted by the Epstein class. Um, 50% of the media in this country is now or potentially going to be owned by the Ellison family, Larry Ellison and his son. They're trying to buy up Warner Brothers, which is probably one of the biggest, which is not probably, it is one of the biggest media companies out there. If they buy that, if they're allowed to buy that, which this administration is likely to let them do, they'll have a monopoly on ABC, CBS, all the news you see that we've depended on for years. People like Walter Cronkite. Those days are going to be over. Everything's going to have a right-leaning spin to it, and it only gets worse from there. Something to think about.